So teaching suggestions for They All Laughed, I think probably the very first thing I would do is we would just read the lyrics and go, what in the world is this talking about? Because there's so many references. I mean, obviously, like the first one is something about Christopher Columbus. And if kids don't know who that is, then we've really done a poor job of, educating our children. But Edison, recorded sound, Wilbur Wright and his brother, and the airplane. And I would just make it a fun history lesson so that when the kids sing it, they're not going, well, who is Marconi and why should I care? Or who is Rockefeller? And maybe have a picture of Rockefeller Center in New York City. And because the words are so important and they're like telling a story or referencing that, I mean, it's basically a little love song, Our love endured, they thought it wouldn't, but now we have the last laugh. And kids will relate to that on whatever level they do. But I think when they're singing all those verses that sets up the chorus, I would do speech rehearsal so that the diction is so clear when they put the melody to it that the audience will really get it. And then at the end, there's all these, who's got the last laugh now, ha, ha, he, ho, ho, all those kinds of things. I would make sure that they really do separate those, that they're like a belly laugh, they're singing from their, diaphragm and just having fun with those. Although I don't want it just to be ha, ha, it's not spoken, it's pitch, it's a sung note. Sometimes there's 5-part chords on that ha. So of course when you're singing a really short note, you have to hit it exactly on pitch, and it has to blend instantly and not just be a splat, or like a So I would rehearse that for sure. There's not that many long notes in this. It's very ba-da-da-doo-da-da-ba-da-ba-da, it moves. But I was looking at the end, just, who's got that last laugh now? So there's some long notes, and where I would probably work with just getting some straight tone, because these are vocal jazz chords, which vibrato doesn't really help to blend if you got so that's what I would do. As I arranged this near the end, it reminded me almost like there's a little section at the end where it's like everybody's kind of saying ha, ha, ho, ho, he, who's got the last laugh. It's a little partner song kind of thing. And it reminded me almost of like when I've seen movies. And you're in the movie, and the movie is over, and, it's like, okay, the guy got the girl or whatever, and then the credits roll. But then if it's a rom-com, there's like outtakes, and it's kind of like you're in a good mood. What happened, you thought would happen, happened, and then you're watching this, and then all of a sudden there's some really outrageous blooper or something that happens, and it's like, and then it goes dark and the credits start rolling, it's time to leave. And so that's kind of what I was thinking at the end here. It's got, who's got the last laugh now, song over, and then it's like it has this little codetta thing that happens afterwards. And it's like a feel-good situation at the end there, but then it gets the last 4 bars, ha, 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 ho, 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 who's got the last laugh now, but up. It's like, yeah, that's the end, people. So as a teacher, I would like dig into the arrangement and see what the arc of it is and where the climax is, and then it'll help your kids then know how much energy to bring to each section. And there still needs to be energy at the end because we're going for one more big ending there at the end.